Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos ao Crescim Games, quem fala com vocês é o Crescim. Vamos continuar aqui a série Rumo, Platina de Death Stranding. Nós estamos aqui, galera, no quarto do Sam aí, que a gente tinha que trazer o Bibi porque ele tava mal na foto. Bora continuar então, nós temos que tomar um banho. Só que antes vamos ali. E-mail, leia mensagens, tá. Benjamin Hancock, Centro de Distribuição Oeste de Capital Knot City. Más notícias. Olhei para entregar aqueles metais raros, Sam. Todo mundo na distribuição agradece muito por você nos ajudar. Infelizmente tenho más notícias. Sabe a moto que você viu lá de fora? A bateria morreu, você vai ter que recarregar se quiser usar. Mas só precisa fazer isso uma vez. O autocarregador deve ligar depois. Desculpe se te demos falsas esperanças. Eu tenho mais más notícias para você. Veja bem, instalações diferentes devem trabalhar juntas, compartilhando materiais para que todos tenham o que precisam e para garantir que tudo que é produzido seja bem aproveitado. Por isso, caras como vocês são tão importantes. Sem portadores, o sistema todo desmorona ou até mesmo o mundo todo. Enfim, tem um cara, o George Bayton, na estação de acesso. Ele costumava ser um portador de confiança, mas ultimamente tem sido um sacrifício ele fazer até as entregas mais simples. Tá. Falta de materiais. Sim, cara, tá. Quem quiser ler, galera, eu vou deixar na tela porque o texto é longo demais. Vou dar só uma olhada rápida por cima. Tá. E agora nós temos várias informações. Chips de memória. E aquele que a gente tinha pegado? Entrevistas. Tá, a entrevista eu vou ver depois.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chiralling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, oh, it's almost time. 2, 1.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Dá pra tomar esses monstros aí? Acho que dá. Oh, dá energia extra. Oh, aumentar mais ainda. Meu Deus, dá pra fazer. Deixar ele completamente pirado. Vamos tomar o último.
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too. With other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Vamos ver. Vou
Sam,
entrar aqui pra dar uma olhada.
you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Tem várias cargas aí. Compartilhe chips de memória para acessar os dados contidos nele, vamos ver.
Well, would you look at this? Thank you so much, Sam.
Agora os seguintes dados podem ser vistos nas suas algemas de elo. Frame Arms Biaco.
Thank you for your contribution.
Recuperação interface da impressora quiral. Condição da carga menos 50% de dano. Tá no acampamento dos mulas.
Heads up, Sam. Distro Center staff's got a favor to ask. Probably best I start from the beginning.
This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified.
Mesmo que eu já tinha falado antes.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Só curtiu da galera, hein? Nem me lembro como é que eu deixo um sinal. Ah, criar placa aqui. Temos que ir pra lá.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
I'm Sam! My name's Sam, too.
Por aqui não sai. Uma escada aqui.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Como é que é mesmo pra botar? Não. Quase que eu botei uma caixa postal.
Still not done yet.
Construction complete.
Nas suas vigias é possível analisar a área a partir de um ponto estratégico. Ah, não. Ah, me viram, cara.
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Maluco lá.
You've been spotted by a mule. Find somewhere to hold up. Look around and trust your instincts.
Logo. Deixa eu ver o que dá pra fazer com esses caras. Eles não morrem, eles são nocauteados. Se esconde, se esconde. Esse cara tá me vendo.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
E agora? Será que dá pra carregar tudo? Tem muito peso, tá bom já.
The skin of my teeth.
Vou trocar essa bota.
Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Thank you.
Beleza, estamos chegando já.
Decontaminating suit. Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Se pra trocar as botas, como é que será que troca as botas? Não. Iniciar carga, vamos ver. Colocar o calçado. Botas são os melhores amigos. Fazer entrega. Toda a carga necessária está pronta para a entrega, tá?
printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Beleza. A necrose e a visão de vida e morte dos egípcios antigos. 2 anos atrás, essa exibição a oeste de Continuando, City e a rede quiral. Holograma. Manejo adorável. Nível 10 no volume de entrega.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Beleza. Tinha mais coisa pra entregar, né? Ah não, aqui é pra repassar.
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf. You can access the share locker to collect it.
Receber itens deixados por outros. A carga passada por jogadores para ser entregue por outros portadores pode ser retirada de armários compartilhados, assim como quaisquer armas, equipamentos ou materiais doados. Tá? São tudo pra Capital Knot City, praticamente. Fabricar equipamento. As botinas agora. O que nós temos? Cristais quirais. Puta, é lá na área dos BTs lá. Tá. Reciclar.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Tô com essa granada. Que isso, né? Beleza, então, galera, vai ser o vídeo por aqui. Um pouquinho mais curto o episódio de hoje, mas conseguimos fazer ali mais uma entrega e vamos avançando assim na história. Então, muito obrigado por terem assistido e até a próxima. Valeu!